Greetings, everybody. It's RPG Grandma. I'm seriously behind this week. I've mentioned before, but I am going to get at least one reading of the books of artifacts in this week. So here we go. Let's get her done. Fumbles continued. Nature of normal Delian magic items. If step 3 was successfully performed, the spirit will be one of those described on the table, but instead of being rolled for randomly, it will be the kind that the DM thinks most suitable to the desired functions of the object. A +1 dagger might attract a spirit with the personality of a fox, but very low intelligence. A staff of the Magi would attract a high-level mage, though in staff form, he could perform only those spells taught him in step 4. A sword with the power to curse, protect from good, and continual darkness would attract a demon or devil. When step 3 is successful, the spirit attracted willingly enters the object. Since in Delos, the function of the majority of magic items are most suitable for animal intelligence, the personality of most normal items may compare to that of semi-domesticated animals, obedient in the main, but oftentimes vain, shy and flightly, and liable to disconcerting reactions. See Silver Lasso of the Fairy Folk, page XXXXX ... Wonder where that is. If steps 1 through 6 have been successfully performed, the object's base chance of success each time it casts its spell will be the same as its maker's percentage for that spell. When a properly constructed magic item with no penalties does fumble, results may be Dungeon Master's option, or the following table may be used. So let's take a look at that general fumble table. 1. Backfires on user. 2. Wrong target. 3. Opposite effect. 4. No effect. 5. Too little. 6. Too much. 7. Delayed. 8. Roll again twice. And it has a little star. And then the star is contradictory results may either be ignored or combined wildly. ... Demagicking an object. We'll just finish this half of the page. Normally, when a magic item is seriously damaged, DM's discretion, or if it's disenchantment, exorcism, reverse conjuration, summoning, etc., or similar spell is cast upon it, the spirit is freed and the item loses all powers. Other results may happen at DM option. Then we have a little star. Throughout this book, the use of the word spirit and soul interchangeably to refer to the intelligence, wisdom, will, and personality and memories of all creatures. Okay, just so you know, next information on the fumble page that we'll get into is temporary penalties to base chance of success for all magical items, permanent penalties to base chance of success for improperly constructed magical items, results of fumbles with penalties, and the crockery table. Oh. So we'll eventually cover that stuff. All right, so we were doing armor. So let's see what the book has for us in fun armor. Cheesecake Armor. This is by Mary. Wholesales for 10,000, resales for 20,000. All too common. For females only. Fancy revealing costume like your burlesque dancers. This comes in a variety of styles, often made of metal. Looks like one of the impractical costumes worn by female adventurers on book covers and in miniatures. Acts as a +4 armor. All male humanoids, DM's discretion. Opponents must save versus magic or fight at -4 from distraction. Also, they will attempt to capture, not kill. Gives +4 charisma versus male humanoids. -4 versus both male and female clerics, paladins, etc. of disapproving faiths, DM's discretion. Does not impede movement, even if made with long skirts, etc. Never gets torn or dirty. 80% of all monsters, intelligent or not, will attempt to capture and enslave or sacrifice the wearer. However, she will be safe from sexual attack by anyone for 6 months after wearing the armor. Captors may lust, but will keep delaying. Okay. Interesting. That's one of the more interesting armors I've read. Definitely not for modern sensibilities. Okay. Harpy's Revenge. This one's by Dana. It wholesales for $5,000, retails for $7,000. Rare trap. Resembles very good armor of any type. The armor detects as magic and is +1, but when it is put on, it locks so that it cannot be removed by normal means, and the victim feels thousands of feathers tickling him all over. To keep from being incapacitated by laughter, the victim must save on Constitution the first round, Constitution -1 the second round, etc. When he fails, he will roll helplessly until freed, whooping loudly. Cutting off the armor will take 5 rounds per AC below 10 if the victim is cooperating, 7 rounds per AC if he is rolling. I like that one. That one's funny. That one's definitely funny. Cheesecake armor. I mean, I get it. I absolutely get where they're coming from when they made that. Well, if nothing else, people who contributed stuff to this book, they had a sense of humor. Okay, arrows. Arrows of any magic type by Dana. Wholesales for $50, retails for $100. Common for mages only. Arrows with hollow metal heads. Spell materials may be placed in the cavities in the head and the spell cast on the arrow. When the arrow strikes, the spell is released on the target. Save versus magic as per spell. Impact damage is 1d4. They hit all targets as AC 9. Bows. Bubow by B.E. Who was B.E.? Let me look. B.E. is... Oh, that's Ben. Okay. I don't know why I didn't remember that. Rare red mahogany or lacquer bow. Incarnate carvings. Only the closest examination will find that the carvings include hearts and cupids. 0, 1 to 50%. Whatever is shot with the arrow from this bow falls in love with the user. 51 to 100%. User falls in love with the target. No damage. It wholesales for $20,000. Retails for $30,000. So there's a new bow. There's some fun arrows. Next episode we'll do Arrows of Sleep and the Werebow. Woohoo. So, quick little video. Some more fun things from our little book of artifacts. I mean, we're getting there. There's still lots of things to go through in this book. So we'll take our time with it. With the humor and everybody. And I hope you're all having a good week. And we'll have have a nice weekend. Happy holidays, and like, subscribe, comment, share if you want. Just have fun with your game. Oh, and for those of you who caught for mages only and there's arrows involved and your head's exploded, guess what Arduin game system doesn't have that I can't find a reference to yet? It doesn't restrict weapon use, people. That means your thief can use something other than a dagger. Your mage might get to use something other than what they're restricted to. Your cleric doesn't always have to use a blunt object. Kind of opens up the box quite a bit. I was thinking Dungeons and Dragons when I was thinking some of the classes, and then I realized I was thinking about that all wrong, because I've mainly played Dungeons and Dragons most of my life, and I just import things in. So now I'm reversing it and going, no, I want to play Arduin and import things into it. So it's like the reverse. That's what I want to do. So when I was reading on classes, the basic classes, thief, magic user, I realized none of those rules are there. That's exciting to me. So anyway, everybody have a great holiday. Hopefully you got this weekend off. I know some people do work. If you are working Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and can't be with your families for whatever reason, know that everybody out there appreciates you for doing the things that you are doing, because presumably you are doing an important job. Special thank you to everybody in the hospitals, driving the ambulances, the fire department, police department, people on duty, military bases, on ships, away from their families. It's a difficult thing. Know that you are loved and cared for by many people. So try to get some gaming in, though. If you can't be with your family, come up with a new monster, something. Anyway, have a great day, everybody. Bye.